Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video.
You ever see a massive telephoto lens and wonder what kind of shots you can get with it? Well, that's what we're going to show you today.
We wanted to try out the latest iteration of Canon's 400mm f2.8 lens, but since it retails for around $12,000 and we're not millionaires, we decided to rent it. This lens weighs just over 6 pounds or 2,840 grams, so we'll use it in conjunction with a solid monopod to help us manage the weight and keep the lens steady. This lens is generally reserved for outdoor, wildlife, and sports applications, but we wanted to try it out for some portraits in our style.
Yeah. Obviously, this lens doesn't make sense to use in most applications, but we still thought it'd be fun to see what kind of shots we can get with it.
Oh my gosh, that's sick.
That's awesome. Lately, the tightest focal length we've been using is an 85mm, and every once in a while, 135mm, so it took a while to get used to such a tight focal length.
I'm gonna scoot back a little. All right.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta go back farther.
Let's talk about depth of field really quickly. Depth of field is the zone between the nearest and furthest objects in our scene that is deemed acceptably sharp. Objects outside of the depth of field zone will be out of focus.
Let's take it a step further and pull up a depth of field calculator. We often shoot with a 35mm lens and fairly close to our subject, let's say 1.75 meters away, or pretty close to 6 feet. At f2.8, our depth of field is 42 centimeters, or about 16.5 inches for our fellow Americans.
Now, let's compare that to a 400mm lens. With our subject 20 meters away, our depth of field is still just 42 centimeters. Put simply, this means that objects like buildings that are much further behind our subject will be super blurry and will help our subject to pop out of his environment. Let's check it out.
Can you stand up there real quick? I really wish that car would move though. I want his shoes in there. Will you crouch a little? Okay, that's cool. Will you guys look for cars for me? Okay, and then to the right, or your left. A little bit more. Okay, there. That hair light.
Okay, ready? Now.
Squarespace! All right, my first time making a website. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. Let's do this. I'm already done making my website. Are you surprised? I am.
I'm really impressed with Squarespace's blogging tools. Yay.
Whoa, they've got email campaigns? I'm totally gonna send one.
That was totally worth it.
Look at all this traffic overview. It's all right here. A year ago, I didn't think I could have my own beautiful website, but Squarespace made it so easy. Thank you.
This year, give yourself the gift of your own beautiful website with Squarespace and save 10% when you use the code MangoStreet at checkout. Head to the link in our description to get started.
Maybe I got it wrong, yeah. Never loved you. At least I thought I did.
I think he needs to. Can you come actually over here? Like right on the 639, 639 over here? That's not gonna work. Actually, Matthew, I'm sorry. You gotta come probably through me, I guess. Can you go back a little bit so the pole's not right behind you?
Sorry that I used you too.
Yeah, let's try this. Can you step on this concrete? Cool.
The built-in lens stabilization was incredibly impressive. I shot some video clips with it handheld and with the monopod and was super pleased with how steady my shot was at a 400mm focal length.
Was I ever your hero? When you needed me once. It's okay, you never needed me. I should've known for once.